Hello, my name is Nigel, and this is obviously Alchemy. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your 2024 Serpent reading. We're going to take this month by month, starting here in January, ending in December. In a second, I'm going to shift into warp speed. Carefully shuffle and lay out your cards. You're welcome to sit and watch the whole thing, or you can skip straight ahead to the reading. Either way, I will see you on your journey. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your journey. Okay, now, at the start of the year here in January, usually if I pull more than two cards, I put them back and I redo it. But for some reason, 4 cards came out here and I felt the need to keep them. I didn't look at them as they were falling. I just kept going. So I'm going to start here. And this is how you're starting off your year. You're starting off with a sort of warning that tells you to choose your words wisely, be a sphinx, keep certain things to yourself, Aquarius. You might be very tempted to say too much, if that makes sense to you. You are looking at a rebirth this winter, and that definitely makes sense. You're going to come into this rebirth very, very emotional. It's going to be an emotional time for you. You might have water highly aspected in your chart, but honestly, more than that, I really do believe that this rebirth is going to be on the painful side. You might be seeking an apology from someone, and it looks like here you really need to release that desire, because this apology needs to be surrendered. You're not going to receive what you want to receive from this source, and perhaps that's part of the painful process that you have to go through. Sometimes we have to move forward without closure, and I think because of movies and books, our ideal of closure is someone asks for our forgiveness, we give it to them, and then we move on, or we forgive them and we get back together. But the forgiveness is important, especially if someone's wronged us. And as we know, as adults, the older you get, you realize you don't always get that, right? Sometimes you have to move on without it. And it looks like that's, at least for some of you, that's what's happening here. So as we move on to February, it looks like there is jealousy involved. In this card, somebody is being offered something that they're turning down. This could be you offering something to someone else, or it could be someone that you care about offering what you would like to someone else. It looks like February might be a difficult month. It's not ridiculously difficult. There's no 10 of Swords here or anything, but it looks like it dings your heart a little bit. Here in March, you do have the 3 of Cups reversed, and you also have manifestations. Now, there is something going on here in March, and with the 3 of Cups reversed like that, I do think that at least some of you, were involved in some sort of third-party situation here that has come to an end. You're manifesting a better life for yourself. The birthing process seems to be a little painful. All right. You have here in April, you have the 6 of Pentacles, which looks like you get the help you need. Now, it doesn't have to be help. It could be you're getting something from someone that you need, and it looks like it's love-based, right? So you might get the love you need from somebody finally. And I'm not talking about the person that damaged you. I'm talking about a new source. You might get something that you need on an emotional level from another human being, or you might get help in another way. But wherever the source that it's coming from, whether it's money or emotions, is love-based. So somebody that loves you is going to give you something, gift you with something here in April. Now in May, we have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and you do have a surprise, and it says a disappointment will be followed by a pleasant surprise, right? So, and it says love can be coming into your life, and you know that of course absolutely is true for or at least one of you, okay? Over here, the hard work that the Seven of Pentacles represents looks to be diminishing. So there's no hard work here. You're going to receive a surprise, a pleasant surprise in the month of May without you having to work for it, if that makes sense. And it looks like you deserve it. It looks like you have been through a lot here, Aquarius. You have the Eight of Swords, and the Eight of Swords mixed with the Friendship card, it looks like you might be helping someone here in June. Somebody who feels trapped, somebody who feels like there's no way out for them. You come in as a friend and help them through it. Likewise, it could be you that feels trapped and you feel like there's no way out, and a friend comes in and helps you. Either way, that seems to be highlighted in June. Now in July, you have the Hermit reversed, which is the end of some sort of isolation. You know, for those of you that felt trapped in June and felt, you know, like there was no way out, it could be a depression, it could be a situation. You feel a sense of relief here. And in July, and this comes with some luck. So that's a relief to see. Over here in August, you have the World reversed. Now what's interesting here is you have the World reversed. It's called the Fates here. So you have the Fates reversed, which it could mean unfinished business. It could mean you not closing out a cycle. I'm sure if you've listened to any tarot at all, you already know what that means. But what's interesting is that it is combined with the Change card. And it says, you know, a change of residence, a change of career, a change of partner. There is some kind of change going on, even though you're not closing out a cycle. There might be some unfinished business here, along with the change. So be prepared for that, because it really does look like it looks like a heavy month, and it doesn't look like a heavy month in a bad way. It just looks like there's a lot going on for you, positive, and perhaps some lingering stuff from here. Here in September, you have the Ten of Cups reversed and the Fool reversed. So in September, you're trying to move forward. And, you know, I can see how it fits in from here. You're attempting to close out some sort of a cycle here and move on to something. And you're kind of stuck in a holding pattern from August to September. And in September, there's some care required here, because with the Fool reversed and with the Ten of Cups reversed, your happiness is on hold. Your new path is on hold. And I really think it's coming from this unfinished business from your past that you are dealing with in in August and September. Here in October, you have the Ten of Swords reversed. Now that's a nice card to have in reverse. Whatever pain you experienced from this situation was long lasting. This is not an easy journey, but you are in for a major life change here at the end of the year. You're in for a reward of sorts, Aquarius. There are some journeys I look at that are very easy and lighthearted, or a mixed bag of nuts. Like most people have a mixed journey. I know Leo had a crazy good journey. But in journeys like this is difficult, you know, and it's a difficult thing to report to someone, because I know people tune into these readings and they want to hear, oh, I'm going to hit the lottery and this great thing is going to happen. And believe me, if I saw that, I would be telling you that. But I know as an Aquarius, I enjoy the truth. I like to be prepared. Everyone has years where they are getting over something and they are trying to find their footing again. And without years like this, you don't have the good stuff, right? So I'm not trying to soften anything. This doesn't look like an absolutely awful year. It really doesn't, but it looks like a difficult year, and it looks like you are getting over something. Something is healing, and it's healing slowly. And you do have a few things dredging up from the past, but I'm telling you, at the end of the year, you have this major life change, this 10 of Swords reversed. And with the Pluto and Aquarius thing, I can see how some people would be going through this. Now, you do have the Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving card. So towards the end of the year, you might have some challenges with money. It's not the Five of Pentacles, it's not, oh my God, it's going to be something awful. This is just a light warning that to watch your money. And it makes sense because that's, November, right before we start Christmas shopping and stuff. So it's a light sort of warning to, hey, really hone in on your spending and tighten up, because things might be a little slow for a very short period of time, right? Here in December, you do have unseen forces watching over you. I know you've gotten this in many of your readings. It may not feel that way sometimes, Aquarius. I can attest to that. But your higher self is being activated here. In order for you to get to this activation, you have to go through all this. You have been in some sort of neutral limbo or holding pattern. And perhaps you were holding, waiting for something here that just never materialized. You looked at it like a giant waste of time, so you almost held in even longer because of that. You're like determined to make something of it, and to come to the conclusion that you might not get the closure that you need, you might not get the relationship that you need, you might not get what you need from this person, and chalk it up and move ahead is a difficult thing, especially for a fixed sign. It's very difficult. So here, overshadowing your whole year, you have the flamingo spirit, and it says embrace the in-between. And I would say that goes with what I just said, right? Remember when I said we need years like this to get to this? This is an in-between. And the in-between year is long. It's arduous. Sometimes it's painful, but it's growth. And I'm not just trying to make you feel better here. I swear I'm not. It's a year of growth. In order for you, when you go to the gym, in order for your muscles to grow, you have to put in the work, right? You have to put in the work. The people that look that good, they put in the work. And this is what you have to do with your life. It's bodybuilding, but it's your life instead of your body, right? So you're building something here, and it takes a while, but I'm telling you, at the end of the year, you have what you need, right? You are moving on from this, and you are going to be stepping into a better situation. I don't know why, but I'm being pulled to I'm going to pull one more card. Let's see. I'm going to pull one more card here. For Aquarius, please. Came out right away, Aquarius. Potential. You have potential. I mean, I told you that. And at the bottom of the deck, you have renewal. So, yeah, you are being renewed. You have a lot of potential here. The potential cannot be released until you release something else. Whether you realize it or not, you might be hanging on to something. Even if consciously you've let it go. Even if you're just holding on to the idea of closure. Sometimes you have to walk away and cut your losses in order for you to move on into something better. And you have the potential to move on to something better. The potential's here, right? And you are going to achieve some renewal. You are. Just embrace the in-between, Aquarius. The in-between is where all the growth happens, right? I hate to keep using gym analogies, but it's true. It's like when you're working out in the gym and when does all the growth happen? It happens when you're resting, right? So put in the work, build your life back, move on, and chalk it up to an experience that you needed in order to get to that point. 2024 is going to be a mixed bag of nuts for many people, but I think for Aquarius, it's going to be an important year. Don't waste it. Don't waste it by staying over here. Just move through the fire and just get out, okay? I love you, Aquarius. Big hugs. You could do this. Happy New Year.